Let's take a call from this person. Hello, what's your name, where you're from? Welcome to the Mitsu Show.
Hey Mitsu, it's AerinSol, and I've got a Smikers here.
Oh boy, hi guys, what's up?
Hi.
How are you guys doing today?
We're good. So, good evening, wind down. We had fajitas for supper.
Ah, did you have 6,000 chicken fajitas?
Fajitas, delicious.
Sounds dirty.
Does sound dirty.
Listen, I'm just quoting Peter Griffin here. I ain't saying nothing about nothing. Throw my
Okay, so
hands
this
in the
is
air.
going to be a really boring call because we're just really calling to give you shit for not getting on some Mario Kart 8.
Oh, did you guys hear what I was talking about before? Is
Yes,
that
yes,
okay.
we did. Yes.
Well,
Red-headed.
here's the thing. All right, I have an Elgato, right? And
Okay.
everybody just keeps going crazy about the newest Elgato. They're like, oh, get the Elgato 360 billion. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess my Elgato's out of date. Maybe I should go get the new one, maybe.
Maybe kind of, sort of.
So I guess I'll have to pick up the new Elgato.
So why the Elgato over anything else?
Well, apparently, everybody's been like sucking a sick. Everybody's like, oh my god, this Elgato is the best thing in the world. It's got 60 frames per second. I want to rub my face all over
The
it.
tasty cream, I must
Oh
have.
my god, hold on. Where's my? I have my old Elgato box over here. Hold on. I'll use an illustration. Here it is. There you go. Here's the box. All right. Pretend this is the. I got to do a visual now here. Pretend this is the new Elgato. This is what people have been doing on Twitter about the new Elgato, and by people I mean fucking Gathalion and Mine and Afterkill. Oh my god, this is the best thing in the world. I love this so much. It captured 60 frames per second. I want to jizz in my own mouth. That's what they do. That's what they fucking, and that's fine because it actually supposedly is a very good product. But good God, relax. It actually does seem like a very quality product. It's a little expensive. I think it's $179.99, so $180. Fuck that. I hate those 99s. So I mean, I'm gonna pick it up when I get a chance to, probably at or after PAX. I imagine they'll probably have a booth. And yeah, since PAX is next week, as soon as I come back. We could definitely do Mario Kart 8. I don't know if you can play Super Mario 3D World on stream. I'd love to play that, too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I like that game.
Grab that.
You have to go grab that, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then very, very soon, we've been remembering but forgetting, because we talk about it. And we always talk about it like it's far, far away. But it's almost here. It being Destiny. It's September 9th. It is August 20th today.
It's going to be like Thanksgiving before you know it, is what we're saying here. Yeah.
Oh my god. Can it please? Because the day after Thanksgiving is the day that I get my new parts for my new computer.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Because Black Friday and December 31st are like the best days of the year to buy computer parts because that's Black Friday sale, duh, and then the end of the year sale for the clearance from after Christmas. And I'm gonna absolutely lose my shit and just spend like $3,000 on the computer.
Oh my god.
You guys don't understand.
Go home, baby.
There's two things I've been saving up for. My 10th Doctor suit, which I've been talking about for a long time now, and a new computer. It's going to be an Obsidian 900D case, and that alone should tell you the kind of shit I want to put in this computer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's going to be the Jesus computer. And it's gonna have an 800 series GeForce card in it, and I'm gonna be really, really stoked to talk about it a little bit more when that time comes.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm really excited. And yes,
we like sing the Hallelujah chorus when you walk in the room.
Hallelujah. Bet you didn't think I could go falsetto. I got falsettos.
Do it.
So yeah. I'm really excited to play Mario on stream with you guys. I love I love playing Mario Kart so much, and the newest one is a lot of fun to.
My God, it's
play.
beautiful.
Yes,
it's so pretty. The best one. Have you played it yet? You have played it.
What,
correct?
Mario Kart 8? Oh, I beat the living shit out of it. The only thing I have left to do is get 3 stars on 150cc, and then I got to do.
You're done.
But,
yeah. Okay. All right. So, what's your favorite track?
Right now, my favorite track is actually one of the classic ones. It's the I can't remember the name of it, but it's like the giant piano.
It's the music track.
I like the music track.
Yes.
I love
my favorite too.
Thank you.
It's the prettiest one. It's just it's amazing. I love it.
And not only is the prettiest one, but there's a lot of opportunities for jump boosts.
That's true.
From when you're going through the drum section, every time you hit that beat, that's an opportunity to get a jump boost, and I like that interactivity. I like the fact that when you're running across the piano, it goes with the music. Yes.
It sounds like keys on a piano. Yeah.
It's just such a well-designed and interactive course. And what game is that from? Like which because that's a classic course. What
it is?
Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one was that from?
I think it's the 3DS one, but I'm not 100% sure.
7?
I think it is.
7?
I think so. Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to play 7 yet. So
I have to.
Yeah. When I
it's 3DS. Yeah.
Well, I have a 3DS, and like. The games that I have for the 3DS it's like Phoenix Wright, Fire Emblem, Animal Crossing, because Animal Crossing is actually really fun, and I hate admitting that sometimes, but it's
like a guilty pleasure.
It really is though, because you'll sit there and you're like, hey, I'm collecting shells on a beach. What am I doing with my life? And then you realize you're doing it to pay off a goddamn raccoon who keeps holding levies against your house for all time.
Oh my god.
Fucking asshole raccoon Tom Nook motherfucker.
What an asshole.
He is an asshole. Every time. Hey, upgrade your house and owe me more money. God damn it, Tom Nook. I hate you.
Raccoon Mafia. What the fuck is this?
He really is, because now he's got his son's in on it too. He's got his son next door being like, hey, let me talk to you real quick. Hey, you want this hat? 500 shells. Fuck you.
I'm gonna make you one offer you can't refuse.
That's right. Making one offer. He's got the piece of cotton in his mouth, just like fucking Marlon Brando did when he did the Godfather role. Yep. Oh my god.
He's got the whole family involved.
That's right. He's got Sonny. Oh my god. His son is officially Sonny Corleone. He's got no Michael yet though, so they can't have any sort of legitimacy in the family business.
There we go.
Then they'll wind up corrupting. No, you know who Michael is? Michael is Isabel. And then the next Animal Crossing is just going to be a story about how Isabel gets corrupted by the family business and winds up being the head of Tom Nook's criminal enterprise.
Perfect.
And I want that to be the next Animal Crossing. That would be the greatest one of all.
You'll play the shit out of that one too.
Oh yeah, you damn right I would. That can be. Well, hey, they haven't made one for the Wii U yet.
That's right, they haven't.
Mm-hmm. And I believe there was one for the Wii, and I know that there's obviously one for the GameCube. So,
as president of EU, I'm sure you hobnob with all of those Nintendo execs from time to time. So you'll just have to put in a good word.
You'd be surprised actually how much Nintendo doesn't like EA. Even though they've just okay no here's why Nintendo for a very very long, and they've recently actually reversed this, and it's a very slight. But the trend has started, and you'll see it very soon, and I'll give you an example in 1 second. But the trend that I'm referring to is Nintendo doesn't do DLC content. They don't really do pre-order content for a long time, and it was a principled stand that they took on it, because they said, we're going to provide you with a full product, and that's going to be the end of it. So you're not going to get any extraneous crap. We put what we put out there, and then the next game is what we put about the next game. Alright, cool! But if you notice now, I believe the new Hyrule Warriors has a whole bunch of DLC content coming out, and it'll be available for purchase post-game.
Wow.
So I think they're starting to reverse that trend.
How they have fallen from their stance.
Yes, but you know what? Nintendo's been hurting. Iwata's standing in the company has certainly been damaged because the company has not been making as much money. The 3DS was considered a flop until Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem essentially saved it. And they really did need to shake it up, and if it means that they have to buckle their principles and go along with this new trend, as much as it sucks, this is the reality of where we live in gaming today.
This is the way of the world. Yeah.
I'm not happy with it, but I think if it's done tastefully and the content is worth the price, then it's okay. Like EA, us, basically throwing out a DLC that you have to pay for an in-game promotion of a real-life product is not okay.
No.
Oh, whoa, hold on.
Wait.
There's a Mercedes-Benz DLC coming for Mario Kart.
I I forgot about that. That's another thing. Yes, that's a real thing. You can buy a Mercedes-Benz. Yeah. No, how the mighty have fallen. I'm glad you brought that up, Smikers. I completely forgot about that. That's a real thing.
The hell?
Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Oh, I'm so sad right now. Oh man.
Sorry to bring down the stream. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Blame Smikers.
You might have just brought down my entire life. Oh my god. I blocked that out like a bad childhood experience. Oh my god. I feel dirty. I might need to I need to play like 3 minutes of commercials and jump in and out of the shower. Ugh. Oh my god, I feel terrible right now. But yes, for those of you out there in Radioland right now, that's real. That's a real thing that they really did. Nintendo is offering a Mercedes car DLC.
So fucked up.
And what I'm gonna be really sad about is if it's not bad. Did you know that? And maybe I'm the last to know on this one, but Mario Kart, all the cars and the wheels and the glider parts, they all have stats to them, don't they? And
they all do, yeah.
I didn't know that!
What? You didn't know that?
The other weekend, I went over to my friend's house, and we were having a barbecue kind of situation. We were getting ready to watch WrestleMania. That's cool. Whatever. Beforehand...
Like you do.
Yeah, like real Americans do. And before SummerSlam started, we sat down and we were playing Mario Kart. And my friend hits the plus button on the controller, and boom! Up appears all these stats and shit, and I'm like, what? When was that in the game? I didn't know about. I haven't beaten the game this shit, and I didn't know you could min-max Mario Kart. I thought they'd taken that out, and that was one of the big problems I had with it.
That's just so sad.
I was completely stymied. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, but here's the thing about the gliders. The gliders only really have 2 stats. They're in 2 different categories.
What would those be?
Okay. Yeah, there's like multiple different kites you can use and all that stuff, but they're all just visually different. There's really only 2 types. And next time you look at the stats on them, you'll be like, oh, okay, that one looks like that one. Wait, this looks the same. This one's different. This one's the same. It's only 2 sets of stats.
Okay, so they're gonna bounce back and forth. So they're not gonna change the game too much.
Right, exactly. Just a little bit.
The wheels do, though.
The wheels do, big time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, what were we reading about the whole acceleration thing? Acceleration is the only stat that, like, you don't get... Okay, so, Mitsu, when you're looking at stats, they have, like, increments in bars.
Yeah, that I saw, yeah.
Okay, so each different stat, you can get, like, 4 bars and then, like, 4 and 2.25 on some of them. But it's not like that with the acceleration. With the acceleration, you only get full bars worth. So if you see an acceleration stat that says like 4.5 bars, you don't actually get that half bar. You only get 4.
So if I was trying to min-max it, I would probably try and find something as close to a full bar as possible, rather than wasting the numbers on it.
Correct.
All right, I can understand that.
Yeah, you got it.
Max acceleration, max handling, lowest weight is how you play. I'm with you on that one. That's like a Yoshi style of play.
Yeah.
Because Yoshi. Yeah. See, Smikers and I got that Yoshi connect. We know who the best racer is.
The Yoshi bike with Yoshi on it.
Yeah, like it's Yoshiception.
And only if they had a glider that had Yoshi on it, it would be perfect.
That's so meta.
Yoshiception.
Well,
I can't tell you how happy he was when he found. He was like, yes.
I don't know if I would go Yoshi himself on the glider, but I would like you know how they have the clouds? Instead of clouds, it could be Yoshi eggs.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god.
That would be a really good compromise for doing so. Because a big Yoshi face would be like, oh well, he's just copying off of Wario. Wah.
Or even if it was just like a kite, like a traditional kite that you'd go out and fly on a windy day with a Yoshi egg on it, or something like that. I would settle for that.
Yeah, something along those lines would be really nice to have.
Exactly. This is awesome. I can't wait to play Mitsu. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so addicted to this game. It's stupid.
Yeah, like as soon as I finish streaming, she's like, Mario Kart now. I was like, I need to stand up. I just streamed for 6 hours. No, now. Mario Kart now.
We're playing right now. Roll your chair over here so we can do this. Just hulks the fuck out.
So sad.
Oh, man.
Okay, so you're ready for PAX, right?
For varying definitions of the word, yes.
I was worried when you told your story the other night about getting a ticket. I was like, uh-oh, how bad is that going to break into the PAX fund?
I've got so much money like taken care of, and
Okay,
everybody
good.
has been so gracious in donating everything that
That's amazing.
I'm not totally concerned about anything involving that. I imagine I'm going to buy a whole bunch of dinners for a whole bunch of people, or conversely, I might just have a whole bunch of dinners bought for me. We'll see exactly how.
It's probably going to go both ways, quite honestly.
Like a bisexual.
Yeah.
Yes, Ted, that was the joke.
Awkward.
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. They're holding a Twitch mixer for all the partners before the actual party itself, so we're immediately guaranteed free access for everything like that. I think that's going to be really nice, and I think that's really nice of them to do. I'm really hoping to obviously see all of our streaming friends there, but it seems like they're going to be getting taken care of and spoiled and pampered pretty well. And
Oh, yeah.
I imagine I'll be off doing other industry insider things as well, hopefully, along the course of the day. A lot of panels that I want to attend, and hopefully a lot of panelists I can convince to be on a panel, because I really want to do an actual panel on like community development and Twitch involvement and things like that. Because I think doing a panel is like the coolest thing in the world to do. It's like being on a stream, but in real life.
Right, exactly.
Well, I'm in my element.
Panel.
But you know how we're talking about before, how everybody gets nervous when they call on the show and things like that?
Yeah.
That whole time, that's what I'm going to be like on that stage.
You're gonna like jittering 5,000 miles a minute, but you're gonna be real cool and calm. You'll be like the swan on the lake, just placidly gliding by, but underneath the water, your feet are gonna be paddling furiously.
Here's how you'll know I'm going to be really nervous. If anybody of you are actually in that panel, the more I reach for my drink.
Is that an indication?
My nervous tick is, I figured this out after doing streams so much. My nervous tick, I think, is every time I get a little bit more nervous and concerned about something and how something's going, I reach for my drink to take a sip to keep my pacing up. So if I'm consistently reaching for a drink and taking one, you'll know that I'm probably just about as nervous as you guys are right now. That's your breaking down one of the walls of the Mitsu Show.
I'm not nervous. Are you nervous?
No.
Well, I mean, by virtue of the fact that you're a streamer and I've had plenty of stage experience, so this is like, yeah, we're just talking to Mitsu. It's a fun hangout kind of thing.
Yeah. I have stage experience too. You want to know what I did? I was the understudy for my 4th grade production of The Phantom of the Music Room.
Oh my god!
That's my stage experience.
The Phantom of the Music Room.
That's right.
Okay, your music teacher in 4th grade gets props from me. That's amazing.
She was a very special lady. I'm surprised though, because I don't think anybody ever actually knows about that. And then like everybody's like, I totally know what you're talking about. Like, oh, all right, cool. Oh, so then you'll know one of my favorite songs that I like to sing every now and again when we're talking about law. Circumstantial evidence is inconclusive evidence. It won't hold up in any court of law. You may claim to know the truth, but without the necessary proof, your logic has a serious flaw. And that's when Mitsu started his love affair of the law and the legal profession. That was the day he knew he wanted to be a lawyer, and then wound up becoming a awful streamer on Twitch.
I was gonna say, how did this happen?
How did it happen? I didn't.
As close as you've gotten to the law is that ticket last week.
I know! I actually got to stand in a courtroom, and I, once again, was just as nervous as I am other times. And it was...
There was jury duty this week. Does that count? I'm pretty close to the law now.
Yeah, well, for somebody who's not registered to vote and can't be called for jury duty...
Oh my god!
Whatever. I talk a lot of shit and stay home on election day. That's what I do.
That's awful. You're terrible.
I am, well, I'm openly a very terrible person, so I'm okay with being told by anybody that I'm a horrible, terrible, no good, very bad person. Much like the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day in Tiki Tiki Tembo no Sa Rembo Charabero Ruchi Piperi Pembo. And shit.
Perfect.
That was how that book went, right?
It was what? I'm sorry.
I feel it. Do you know that book?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the unloved son's name? Was it like Chet?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because he wasn't the firstborn son, so nobody liked him.
Right.
That story was very dark. Didn't Tiki Tiki Tembo, Nosa Rumbo, Chabaru, Ruchi, Pipari, Pembo die?
Did he?
I think he died.
What?
Yeah, he like died during that story.
This is a child's book. This is
Yes.
not good.
Yeah.
How can this be?
I-
Why do they do this? I don't
I
understand.
don't.
Child's books are actually very dark. I'm trying to think
Lot
of
of
other
them.
examples, but like Grimm's fairy tales, they're not good. They're not like happy-go-lucky stories.
Oh,
they
yeah.
have dark endings where children are eaten.
Well, that was the purpose, though, was to keep kids in line.
Yes.
I mean, when you get right down to it. Here, what's the moral of the story, child? Don't fuck around. That was the moral of the story.
and everybody's like, he died in a well.
died.
Yeah, he died.
He died in a well.
Wow!
Right.
I can't believe I remember that. He fucking died. What a depressing story.
Here's a depressing story. Oh my god.
God. Well, I just brought up something horrible that I probably should have never done. Enjoy your childhoods, everybody.
Clapper.
You read a book about somebody who died.
Oh my god. That's like, I was trying to get Smikers. I asked him the other day, I was like, oh, this is a while ago, I'm sorry. Not the other day. It was a couple weeks ago. I was like, so, you like to read, right? Because I love to read. And I just assumed that somebody as intelligent as Smikers probably likes to read, too.
Hell no!
I was so hell no. I was like, what? You don't like to read? He's like, let me tell you a story. Okay, do you want to tell the story? You want
Oh
me to
my
tell
god. Okay, yeah.
So here's the story.
In 7th grade,
Yeah.
my whatever
Your teacher, your language teacher, right? Yeah.
language
English
teacher,
or whatever.
Yeah, was obsessed with this book called The Yearling. To the point where it was like we read one chapter every week, and we had to like go through the chapters and pick out 5 similes and 5
Metaphors and
Yeah.
5, like, yeah.
Yeah, it was to the point where we were just micromanaging the entire book,
Ew.
and yeah, it was
So
like.
it basically ruined your reading experience.
But not
forever.
only that, the book is freaking terrible.
The book is terrible.
There is no plot to this story.
Is it just like a long string of similes and metaphors? Is that all it is?
Yes.
Basically,
Like,
yeah.
okay, there was one half of a chapter about the kid waking up from his bed.
Half of a chapter?
Yes.
What?
I
How
am
long
not
was the
kidding.
chapter?
That was it.
That's
It was
the whole
like,
chapter,
hey,
right?
I'm waking up, and look, the beautiful sun rays are gazing through the blinds, and it's
And
like,
this was a metaphor for life. The beginning of, like, the beginning of your inception of the world.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
hello, yes,
Bullshit.
I have a question. Who wrote this book? Stephanie Meyer?
I think Stephanie Meyer's a better author than this.
Damn! Wow, that is an indictment if I've ever heard one.
That's cold.
I get
Wow,
so much-
that's
look,
cold as ice. That's cold as an ALS bucket challenge. Topical humor, comedy gold.
No, God, no.
Cold as the ice
Not the
queen.
freaking ice, please.
God, I love ice.
What me? Hey man,
By Marjorie Kinnan Rowlings in 1938, according to Wikipedia. So there you go. There's your logic information today.
Marjorie
1938. She made you read a book from 1938. That's
Yes,
just cruel.
in 7th grade.
In 7th grade.
Rowling. You know what? I was gonna take a wild guess, like a stab, as to what grade that was, and my guess was gonna be 7th grade because in my school system, 7th grade is when they start teaching you about like similes and metaphors and shit like that. It's good to
Right.
know that that's universal. 7th
Yeah.
grade.
Well, you were
is-
also in like gifted classes and stuff too, so
Yeah.
you probably started that shit early. Because I didn't get any of that crap until 9th grade.
Mhm.
Yeah, we did The Old Man and the Sea. Same situation. Terrible book. Lots of similes and metaphors. Very little plot.
I never read that book. The Old Man in the Sea.
Old Man and the Sea. But you know what? That didn't mar my love of reading. I just think that you just need to give it a try again.
No!
I much prefer the Arrested Development remake, The Young Man in the Ocean.
There we go.
Yes.
Perfect.
Although I would love to read the Mass Effect books sometime. I've started one, but yeah, that may reignite the flame a little bit.
You think so?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think you do.
A little bit.
I think that that's a really good way to go about it. Books based on things that have nerd cred are usually very good. I'm told the Halo books, especially the ones involving Reach, are really good.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You like Halo, right?
Mhm.
Well, I haven't played that much of it, honestly.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
Halo's a good game.
yeah.
Oh, you've never played Halo?
Well, I got 3 because I had a whole bunch of friends. They're like, oh, get it, we'll play, and then never.
And then they never did.
And then I got 4 because I had a friend that was like, oh my god, and then we played it once, and then
That's
yeah.
it.
So that's my experience with Halo.
Mitsu, that's your game, right? You love Halo.
Halo, well, okay, Halo 1, actually, yes, I do love Halo 1 a lot. Halo 2,
Okay.
The multiplayer for Halo 2 is very highly revered, and that's fine, whatever. But the story of Halo 2 was crappy, and I don't... Like, the parts that I actually liked about Halo 2 are the parts that they took out for Halo 3. Like, halfway through Halo 2, you start playing as a completely different character who's on the enemy he's on the enemy side.
Oh, wow.
And you follow him for a while, and you learn why he finally comes to realize that the bad guys are actually the bad guys.
Oh, and then he turns good.
Yes.
Awesome.
But a lot of people... A lot of people enjoyed it, and a lot of people hated it, and because of which they kind of reduced him to a more minor role in 3. And it made me really sad, because I really enjoyed that.
He was too controversial is the problem.
I guess.
He broke people's expectations. He was like the anti-hero that became a hero or whatever, and that's just like, it is not done.
No, you can't do that. You have to play as the Master Chef the entire time. Fuck that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Master Chef. Birdie, birdie, bork, bork, bork. Spring chicken, boy.
Yedin, burden, der, skitty, skidoo. Yedin, dem, burden, bork, bork, bork. But the chicky and the purr. Oh, we got the AerinSol and the Smikey under here. He was taking the call on the Mitsu Show. Hey, Nicky-der. Oh man, that's not one that I get to do often, but goddamn if I don't love Swedish Chef.
He's my favorite. I love it. Oh, and the honkers from Sesame Street. Do you remember the honkers?
Those are ones they hit their nose and they make the honking noise.
That's right. I can make that honk. You want me to do it?
Absolutely.
It's the baby honker. Smikers tried to do it once. He was like, "You sounded like something dying, like a moose or something."
I did. Hold on.
Go for it. Go for it.
No, I cannot.
That sounds like if you have a stroller and you run over a cat's tail.
Yes.
Well, Mitsu, we miss your singing. Are you going to sing on stream soon?
Okay, here's the problem with singing now. Because of all the copyright issues that have gone down, think of, okay, if I have a 30-minute section before, like, 15 before and 15 after, or whatever the fucking copyright is, where I have something that might be interesting or worth highlighting, I can't do that anymore because it gets muted.
The whole, like, for half an hour, right?
Yeah. Now, what could theoretically happen is, I could take the raw footage, because I do save everything. And I could upload it that way. But I don't have a video editing program, spoilers. Everything I do is basically just ripping a highlight off. Because I'm too cheap to get one, but apparently, like, what is it, Vegas is fucking $500-600.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, and
there's a big learning curve for it, too. It's not an easy piece of software to use.
Yes and no. I have some experience with editing. Oh. I used to work with Avid back in high school. As part of the telecommunications program in high school, I used to film football games and things like that. Like, Comcast actually brought their truck because our town has a local station like that. So we would film the football games for them, and they would broadcast the game live for people to watch. So I would be like, oh, camera 1, go. Camera 2, pan left, do this and that, and I would direct.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, because I did my time as a cameraman for a couple of years. Then I actually got to be a director after everything kind of settled down for a while. It was a lot of fun. So I have, like, the basic concepts down. I don't know how close it is to Avid in terms of Vegas, but I'd like to give it a try at some point.
I guess you could always do, like, just a short music stream, hypothetically.
What do you mean by, like, short music? Oh, you mean, like, do a stream where you just sing? If you're planning to stream for 4 hours, then, like, within that 4-hour period, maybe you would do, like, an hour's worth of music, and maybe, I don't know, you can tell me if I'm crazy or not, Smikers, but couldn't you, like, stop your stream and then just start it again, and that would be the beginning of the next stream segment? And then that whole stream segment would be music.
and then you'd end that stream and then start a new segment without any music in it that would be dinged by copyright.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I know where you're going with this. It's like you would do a block where you would take song requests and sing the songs, and do like a do G, do this, do that, and do it, and then see. First of all, the idea is definitely sound. The only problem still is, you know, while I'm in the middle of playing a video game, what if we do something like, what if I go doing Get Lucky and 3 vermies spawn?
Oh my god!
It's the amount of curse words that would come flying out of my mouth because I'm so furious that I can't highlight it would make me like, and then at that point there's nothing you can do. Like, you're not gonna stop the stream and restart it or just like interrupt it. It's already too late. You've already started singing the song.
Right.
So you get kind of and like I would still consider doing it, but I'd be really sad if a moment happened where I'd really want it to be there.
It's funny that you say that because I can't tell you how many times I've heard Smikers say something like that, like in the past. You're always like, but what if this happens?
Yeah.
And what if, so
exactly.
You're not alone in that. I think everybody's kind of right there with you.
Because that's why I've been forced to stop doing Get Lucky as much on stream, because if something really big happens and Vermi spawns and then I smack him in the face with another train, like I'm gonna want to highlight it and put it up, but YouTube already has their shit. Now Twitch has their shit too.
Yeah.
I miss the Wild West. I miss when the internet didn't have so many ridiculous rules and things like that. And I know that they're there to legally protect everybody and blah blah. And
but it really cramps your style, man.
it really does. Hey man, quit cramping my style.
Cramp my style.
Yeah. I just want to
gotta get
enjoy
my
it.
swag on.
Swag. I did. Good thing that isn't. That's not a copyrighted song.
I know, right?
Oh man. Otherwise, I'd owe GMC Faux Show like $1 billion.
Seriously. God. Although we probably all owe him $1 billion for as often as we quote it from now.
Yeah. How many times do I did it?
I did it. We say it all the time. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes I said that without knowing where it came from.
Oh man.
I remember the first time you saw the video, you were like, oh, is that where it came from? I'm like, yes, you dumbass.
well, okay, that's a reference within a reference, because the original video was the best rap battle in history with the I guess he seemed like he was, I'm gonna say he was a special needs kid, but I don't exactly know for sure. But the way he composed himself, he seemed like a special needs kid. And he took part in this rap battle. And like the first guy goes, and it's whatever. He does his rap, and it's decent, but by decent I mean decent for like an 8th grader. and then this kid steps up and he goes, he says some shit, and then he goes, I'm the best, man. I did it. And then he does like 2 lines, and he goes, I did it. And then he looks around like he just did the coolest shit in the world. And he kind of has like this face. He's like, and he's got like hands just like right under his chin. He's kind of like he's really proud of what he did. And then the video cuts, and then it restarts again, and you see him still sitting there, and then he brushes his hair like with his palm of his hand, and then he goes, and then he starts rapping again. He goes, I'm messed up, but I'ma stay on top.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
And he's like, you like Rosie O'Donnell at a bisexual bridal shower. And I was like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Oh my god.
What?
Where do you find this shit? I haven't seen that one. We have to find that.
Okay, just all you have to do on YouTube for that one is just look up the best rap battle in history, and
alright.
it'll look like one of those cheesy local access programs that a bunch of high schoolers did, like a cast program kind of thing. And you'll watch it and you'll be like, oh, that's where GMC Faux Show got idea from. Because that's exactly what it is. I played it on stream a couple times before, and people just lose their shit when they see it.
Oh my god. That's amazing. I can't wait to look at that. Oh.
It's a good watch, and you guys will lose it. Here, you know what? I'll play it on stream after the call's over for everybody, so they can.
Okay,
watch it
awesome.
real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's a good idea.
Well, we've been on for like half an hour, so if you want to cut us off, I'll totally understand.
No, it's cool. If you guys want to skedaddle, that's fine. If you guys want to hang for a little while, that's
we
cool
just
too.
had to call and needle you about Mario Kart 8. It had to be a thing.
Needle. No, it's good, because the only way anything, and you can ask Zuli this, the only way anything ever gets done is if you phrasing boom stay on top of me about it, because otherwise, I'll just put it off, or I'll forget, or I'll procrastinate, because I'm always doing stuff and things, but if people want to do things and things, then I'm up for doing it. I just need to be reminded very gingerly, and by very gingerly,
I think you guys should just schedule it. I mean, just come up with a day that works for y'all and do it. On the calendar and do it.
I'm okay with that. Say, that would be the first time in 2 years that I've ever actually scheduled anything.
Oh, well, there's a first time for everything, sweetheart.
I guess. Fine. Yeah, there's always a first time. It's the question if there's a time after that. There's always a first time for beheadings, but there's never a next time after that. Like, yeah.
Did you just equate using a calendar with being beheaded? My God.
I mean, it's topical. I'm allowed to do that, right?
I think he's got a thing against calendars.
Yeah, I don't think he likes calendars.
Shit.
No, I don't like schedules. Are you kidding me? I work whenever I want. I stream whenever I want. When I see people, it's whenever I want. I live my life whenever the crap I want, so scheduling for me is like, now I have to be on somebody else's time, now I'm responsible and shit. I don't want to be responsible.
But the benefit to this is that you're scheduling with people you like. So think of it like that. Like maybe your friends call you and say, hey, we're getting together on Saturday to have a beer. We want you to be there. You go, okay. So you have already stated your intention to be there. I mean, unless something comes up and you can't do it legitimately, you're gonna be there to have that beer. It's the same thing. Mitsu, we are gonna play Mario Kart 8, and we will determine a day, and we would like you to be there. Will you come and play with us?
I will do that thing. I will tell you right now, I obviously can't stream while I'm packed up. And I can't stream on my birthday party, that's it. There we go.
See, there we go, perfect.
Yep.
We've eliminated all of the, obstructions. Now, all we do is put it on the calendar. Easy! When did I become streaming life manager? This is ridiculous.
You're just...
Between you and Mitsu, this is... Highwind, you are not next, I promise.
Oh boy, Highwind, by the way, who needs to get his streaming life in fucking gear? Asshole.
Get it together, motherfucker!
What did I say was the most important rule of streaming? Turn it on and never stop. What does this motherfucker do? Stops!
Stops.
I wanna throw water in his face. Cold water. For charity.
So, now that Smikers is partnered, I guess next year you can go to PAX.
I guess so.
Well, you won't. I mean, you could go whenever you want, but now you can go and get into the party.
Right.
Easily, I
guess.
Go
be a part of the.
I get to be pampered now. Yay.
Well, there's a time for everything.
Oh, you have to take him. No, you know what you have to do? You have to take him, get his nails done, and get him a facial, phrasing, boom, and you have to get him to do all these other things, get him pampered, take him out for drinks.
Gotta get you all prettied up. We'll put a little bow in your hair. It'll be perfect.
Don't want to go to PAX anymore.
In his hair, make him wear a bow tie. Bow ties are cool.
Oh, there you go. I like that. A little pink bow tie.
What? No!
Oh no, that would be too much like Broman. We can't do that.
Oh,
how about a Mario?
Fuck Broman and fuck his face. The 11th Doctor made bow ties cool. He can eat a dick.
There we go.
Fuck that. I'm not actually mad at Broman, but yeah, that's always something I've had a problem with when people equate certain things to other streamers. Because people go, Yi, oh, Baru does that. No, motherfucker, Yi has been around since Burning Crusade, World of Warcraft, if not before that. Fuck your face. Guile's theme goes with everything. Oh, Goth did that. No, fuck your face. Guile's theme has been around since 2004. Fuck you. All these things have just been around.
It's these young kids these days who see something on a TV show and they're like, oh, that's funny, and you're like, yeah, but who did it first? And they don't know.
I think it's important when, because I have no problems with it getting blown up by X. I have no problem, obviously, with Goth doing something like that.
Oh, sure, yeah, it's
funny. Or even me, if I do something, but whenever I do it, I will, Comedy Gold. Comedy Gold exists because of Chowder. Comedy Gold is something that I say all the time because I watch an episode of Chowder, and I can't help but say it all the time now because it applies to so many goddamn situations. Now, if you give that kind of credit, I don't have a problem with it. But if you're just haha, I did it, it's all mine. Fuck you and fuck your face. That's not okay.
I agree completely. Credit where credit is due.
That's right. And I'm not saying that they do that. I am saying that there are people out there who think that they did, and they are very mistaken.
And I think if you approach them about it, they would probably tell the same story.
Yeah.
they'd tell you where they got it from, and they'd be like, "Oh, I totally ripped that off of blah blah blah." And, you know, it would be a thing.
Yeah, I don't think they would hide behind that either.
Not at all.
They certainly are men of integrity, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. But I do think it's important for everybody to be informed of how certain movies go.
Chowder.
Ah, man.
Right, chat. Chowder.
Yeah, man, comedy gold. Although now we have different levels of comedy. There's comedy bronze, comedy platinum, and comedy styrofoam 8 for really, really bad jokes.
Oh, God. Jesus.
We're rating them like League of Legends ratings. You have bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond. There's going to be a master tier, and then the challenger tier. And then if you want to just make up things for bad jokes, you can just be like, well, that's comedy nuclear fallout Chernobyl 6.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's fucking... You can do that too. Now everybody, I didn't know so many people in the chat loved Chowder. I forget some, because Chowder only got like 2-3 seasons, and it deserved so many more, and I think it was just because people didn't watch Chowder. But they should have.
Well, they probably didn't know about it. I mean,
yeah.
Think of all the great shows that nobody knew about, and all the stuff that's been canceled before its time. I mean,
Firefly.
I mean, among everything else Joss Whedon's done, but...
well,
and
Buffy,
actually, we're watching
got 7.
Dollhouse now.
Yeah,
So.
I didn't even know it existed, but I like it.
It's okay. Dollhouse is it's certainly an interesting show to think
We're
about.
watching it for the storyline. We're not watching it for the acting so much.
Oh, well, you're also watching it for Elijah Dushku, right?
Well, there's a lot of tits and ass in it. That's part of why we're watching it.
Yeah.
It's Joss Whedon. He knows how to create a strong female lead.
Yes. Although Eliza Dushku is a terrible actress in my opinion, but
Doesn't matter.
Her doesn't matter. Have tits. I think her best role. You ready? Her best role was in Bring It On.
oh, I agree. I agree completely.
That was the cheerleader movie, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. That was her best role because she basically played herself.
Yeah, exactly. She was totally typecast for it. We need to watch that movie. There's good tits and ass in that
I think
one,
I've
too.
seen that one.
Have you really?
One of maybe 10 movies I've ever seen. I think
like,
I saw that one.
You have to understand, Mitsu. This one does not. He does not movie.
No.
So
No,
it's
I do
shocking when he says, "Oh, I've seen that."
and I get shit because I'm like, I've never seen Back to the Future.
Really? You have?
Okay, I've never watched any of the Back to the Futures, so I usually get a lot of shit on that. For a long time, I hadn't seen Shawshank, so that was a big one.
Shawshank's great.
But I've seen it now, so I love Shawshank. It's great.
Okay, good.
I get a lot of shit for not having seen Fight Club, especially from Zuli.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm trying to think of like really big movies that I haven't seen that.
Well, have you seen like some of the older ones, like Blazing Saddles?
Yes. Well, okay. Comedy movies I'm really good with because I
Okay.
love comedies, especially Mel Brooks movies.
Oh God, Mel Brooks is great.
You would never need to worry about me having watched them. History of the World Part 1, Spaceballs.
Yeah, Young
Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, obviously. The Producers.
Producer.
All of that I've seen, and I love.
Okay.
So that's
all you need, really. If you've got that one down, everything else just stems out from there. So, Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Did you say Spaceballs? Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Spaceballs, I think, was the first Mel Brooks movie that I saw.
Really?
Yeah. If you've seen Jurassic Park, you're in the clear. Jurassic Park is like one of my favorite movies. So that's.
Have you seen Jurassic Park? I've only seen it once.
I want to say yes.
Man, you know what blows my mind? That movie, I remember when it came out, and it was a big damn deal. And I mean, it was a big damn deal years after it was over, you know? And it's still got a lasting impression on our society and our culture. Do you realize that?
That movie is still more visually stunning and technically relevant today than I can't even think than most of the movies that come out today.
Yeah,
most
I
of the
agree.
Movies, for example, like the Star Wars prequels.
Right.
Everything was just
good
CGI
example.
boringness. They didn't actually try to combine the two things and make it a cohesive movie. Like, they built an actual gigantic... I don't know if they did the full Rex. I know they built the head of it, at least. And it was a real T-Rex head. They built a real... not a real Triceratops, but they built real models of Triceratops. Built real models of this and that and other things. And, like, it says something that you're able to really create something that looks so visually stunning that you can actually interact with, as opposed to telling actors to try and act based on what you're told against a blue screen.
Right.
And that was a big
why
problem.
the acting in that movie is so good, because the artistic representation of what they were supposed to be running from was so spot on.
Exactly. Well, okay. In certain scenes, like when they're running in the big field away from the T-Rex, that one's done.
That's a little
on
corny.
CGI.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen the effects of it. But like the ways that they made the Rex seem threatening, the way that they went about making the Rex itself, it comes after you, the big head crashes through the giant, the sunroof of the Explorer cars and things like that. The way that you actually, for like, okay, when they're sitting in the tree and the Brachiosaur sneezes on Lex.
Yes.
Like, that's something you can't fake.
Right.
I mean, you can obviously fake the Brachiosaur. No, I mean... It's just like this gross experience. Like, it's real. It's tangible, and it makes you enjoy and immerse yourself in the movie. That it makes you feel like these dinosaurs are a real thing that you're experiencing, and that these people in this situation are experiencing.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
something.
Smikers, that's why I dump ice on you, as I want to have it would be different if I just threatened you with ice.
But
I have to actually put the ice on you.
Well, but
it's not the same otherwise.
Well, it would be better if you didn't dump ice on me.
No. It's better that I do dump the ice on you.
No.
You can yell and scream all you want.
If I had never put a cake in your face, you'd never have that valuable experience knowing what buttercream on your skin feels like.
What?
I'm learning a lot today.
Oh my god. All right, Mitsu, well, I'm going to get off this line so other people can hang out with you, but we really appreciate the fact that you're going to join us for Mario Kart 8 soon.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. Hopefully, I get back from PAX on September 2nd, and I have a friend who's going to be up that I really need to see. I don't know when I'm going to see her, however, so we'll plan around after she is back down in Rare.
Yeah, give it at least a week, because I want you to come home and get settled back in again, and you'll have all kinds of stories to tell us, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. And
all the pictures I want to see on Twitter, it's going to be amazing.
I'll try and take as many as I can, but the problem, you know what my problem is? I don't have a camera that I actually want to take pictures with.
Oh.
I have my tablet, and I have my phone, but when I want to take pictures, I want to take like real good pictures, like quality, professional quality pictures, even if they're not. And because of which, I usually don't wind up taking pictures.
That's a shame.
I know, but
break your cardinal rule this time, because you're sharing the experience with everyone. We want to live vicariously through you.
I'll do my best to take as many pictures as possible, especially with everybody from the stream, and hopefully I'll get another picture with Randy and laugh hysterically and have a good time.
Randy, President of EA and Randy. How could that go wrong?
That's right. Yeah, I was taking pictures with Randy before it was cool. Just remember that.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, man. See you later, okay?
You guys have a good night.
Love you, Mitsu.
Love you guys. Bye. There we go. There goes AerinSol and Smikers. Twitch.tv/Smikers. I'm sure most of you guys have heard of them, but for those of you who haven't, Twitch.tv/Smikers. I'm sure you guys will, if you haven't already, go and check them out at some point. Alright, I'm going to kill Badasasaurus Rex. We're going to take a 90-second commercial break, and then we'll get back to more of your calls. That was really nice, though. Wow. Is Shadow Slayer just pimp-habbing? I have no problem with it. I'm just curious, because we are just murking everything. That guy dropped. Stop. Drop. Turn out. Shop. Whoa. Alright. So, alright. Yep. I'm going to go get some tea, take a pee, play 90 seconds worth of ads, and when I come back, we'll take more of your calls. Thank you so much for being with us today, guys. It's the Mitsu Show.